Good morning, Leo. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's fine. I am using my Six Magic Tarot deck for my videos this time around. I was guided to, and they make for some interesting videos, I gotta say. I do like the Six Magic Tarot deck a lot. Like I said, it's very interesting. So I hope everybody has been doing well. Sorry, my washer's going. It's really hard to get a completely quiet house, although I do try. Oops, too many. All right, one more for Leo. And that one is screaming at me. Wow. And I'm going to draw a Romance Angel card. Oops. Man, cards are just flinging everywhere today. And Romance Angels. And that one was screaming at me. My Energy Oracle deck. I love my Energy Oracle deck. All right, give me some cards for Leo. And I'm going to take one more. Being stubborn now, there we go. And my fortune telling deck. And these two are sticking out and yelling at me, screaming at me, choose me, choose me. All right, my vampires. Everybody knows I love my vampires. I'm going to draw one of my Art Oracle cards. And Witch's Oracle. Give me a Witch's Oracle card for Leo. And we got a couple of them. I'm going to go ahead and take them. I'm going to take all these. All right. Got 3. Okay, so the first card that we have is the Ace of Chalices. Ooh, it looks like some morning sex. That was like the first thing that came up for me was this whole energy of morning sex. Man, there's nothing like morning wood. I'm sorry, I hope I don't offend anybody. Man, morning sex is wonderful. You know, this is waking up next to somebody that you love, and I guess that there's nothing like it. And I feel like this, if you do not have this right now, this is coming. This whole waking up next to someone that you love. I feel like there, have maybe been a few complications getting here, getting to this energy. Maybe you're at the crossroads right now as far as deciding whether or not, you should move in with someone or someone should move in with you or you should get a place together. I feel like this is really a question that you've been asking yourself, and you've been really reluctant about it. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. But really, I feel like this has to do with your own family composition. I mean, I am getting, this message right now that, you are really distrustful, especially, and in this day and age, I absolutely understand, especially having someone else around your children, because maybe something happened to you as a child. And so this has really had you kind of holding off and holding back from doing this. And you're really being asked to look at that right now. You're really being asked to really look at this situation right here of something that happened when you were a child, and you're being asked to forgive your parents or forgive someone in your family. Maybe somebody did something to you. And this is really creating a block for you right now in this particular situation. And I'm not taking away from, being extra careful, especially if you've got children. But like I said, this is a block. This is something you need to work on. All right, we have the Emperor. Wow. Really feeling very powerful right now. Feeling like the ball is in your court. And maybe this is the first time you've felt that way. Feeling like the ball is in your court and you have all of the power. You are the one that is ultimately going to make this decision. That is wonderful. It's almost like in the past you kind of felt helpless, and now you don't. Now you know that, like I said, you have all the power and the ball's in your court, and it's basically up to you. That's wonderful. Look, we have indecision. And so definitely that was the energy I was picking up on, and I really feel like that has to do with living with someone. Moving in with someone. Maybe, this person has asked you to marry him or her. And so now, you're trying to decide which way you want to go. Do you want to give up your independence? You have this independence right now. And, either one is perfect. I mean, no one says that you have to be with someone else. It is perfectly all right to be alone, especially, if that is what you're being guided to do right now. Really follow your gut, really follow your intuition. Stay out of your head because we can overthink things. We also have the yin and the yang. So this person is very close in vibration to your own. Energetically, you're in very close alignment. This is a very special soulmate. This is someone, like I said, that I'm almost getting, this image of, like your hearts, being synchronized and actually having like the same rhythm. That's amazing. All right, we have the Eight of Pentacles. And for me, this is Netflix and chill. Really spending those evenings together. I know I live in Indiana. It's getting cold here right now. So, you really just want to kind of cuddle up and cozy up and watch TV together, just kind of hang out and chill. This is beautiful. We have main female and expectation. Maybe somebody is pregnant right now, and if you are trying to get pregnant or wondering if you're pregnant, you maybe because of this, expecting card. Also, this also is related to this energy here of really kind of having the worst expectations. So you're really being asked to kind of transmute those. really see this connection from a higher perspective. And you will once you really release those lower emotions, those lower vibrations that you're feeling that are fear-based right now. With this main female card, this can be main male, but this particular connection is mutual. This person doesn't have any desire to talk to or be with anyone else but you. They feel very strongly about you, and so the feelings that you are feeling are mutual. So if you were fearful about this, you can release that. All right, we have the Ace of Wands. And you see here in this picture, you know, where there's like a couple here and a couple here. Basically, this is like in the physical world, and this is like in the spiritual world, you know, because you got to be able to see beyond that veil to see what's really happening. So right here, it's like, you know, we have the two of you in the physical world, what you can see, what you can feel, what's happening in the physical world. And this right here is when you connect on that soul level, when you really, really connect. And like I said, you know, I was picking up on this, you know, with this energy here. You're in very close alignment, you know, rhythmically, energetically, vibrationally, everything. And so when you guys get together, it feels like this. Amazing. Eternal youth, energy, newness, vitality. Yeah, so, you know, this connection is even making you feel like a teenager again. And I can totally relate because I've had, you know, a connection on my own for, you know, about a year now that feels the same way. I mean, you know, feeling like a teenager, wanting to stay up late, wanting to, you know, like have sex in public, you know, like in a movie theater, or, you know, do things that you did when you were a teenager. This is really bringing out your youth, your vitality. Really amazing. You know, lots of playing, lots of touching. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful energy. We have the moon. You know, so maybe, you know, you have played in the moonlight, you know, sitting on the back of an old pickup truck, you know, looking up at the stars, looking up at the moon. I mean, I don't know. I just got that image somehow. You know, bonfires, really spending a lot of time outdoors right now. And with this lunar energy, a lot of emotions are coming out, you know, lots of emotional authenticity, vulnerability, you know, and maybe you have not felt emotions for a long time. And so you're kind of moving out of that place of being logical, really moving into that heart space. That's probably why I picked up on that heart rhythm thing. I mean, this is just amazing. That's wonderful. All right, this is my Art Oracle card. I can't even pronounce that. Your soul is composed as the same dots. Your soul is composed of the same dots as the universe. Distinguish yourself from your mirror image. Show them your hallucinations. Wow, I feel like this card is resonating so much with this reading. I mean, that is like the exact energy I'm picking up on. Your soul is composed of the same dots as the universe. Well, you know, we are the universe experiencing itself. You know, we're like this big jigsaw puzzle where each one of us, you know, fit together and we form, you know, this puzzle that is the universe. And so we're always connected. And I feel like universally, you're really leveling up as far as spiritual ascension goes. It's almost like you can see through the veil now. You can see why everything in your life has happened, has needed to happen the way that it has, in order to bring you where you are right now. Distinguish yourself from your mirror image. And I feel like that has to do with this picture here. This is not who you are. This is who you are. And this person has helped you to see that. This person has mirrored things back to you that you need to work on, such as these family issues here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Show them your hallucinations. And I feel like with that, with this person, with the spiritual bond that you have, maybe you are able to, show them, your authentic self, even your crazies. A lot of times when we meet someone, we want to kind of hide those things from them. We don't want them to know. But with this person, you can be authentic. And, it's almost like the dark side of the moon here with this card. Knave of Chalices. And you see here he's been writing a letter over and over again, and he keeps tearing it up because he doesn't have the right words to say. So I feel like you're having trouble with expression. But you don't always have to express your feelings with words. In fact, how many times has someone said something to you, but then their actions didn't match it? Or someone says, oh, I love you, but then they go off and do something. You're like, what? But then you can be with someone who maybe has never told you that they love you, but they show you. It's kind of like, which do you prefer? I know for myself, I've learned that, talk is cheap. I would much rather someone show me than tell me so. And I do feel like this is an issue for someone. Maybe this person has not expressed their feelings. Maybe they have not told you how they feel, and it kind of drives you crazy. But really go off of their actions, how they're acting. Their expression of love can be physical. Everyone's love language is different. Spell. Manifestation. So you see there's a spell on this card. Wow, this is crazy. So maybe you do magic. I know I do magic. I love magic. And we really don't have to do magic. All we have to do is use our mind to manifest. But for myself, magic helps me to set my intentions, and it helps me to have faith. It helps me to believe in my magic. So with this being said, really the message that's coming up right now is that you have manifested what you were wanting, but it just looks differently to you than you thought it would. It looks differently. I mean, that message is coming up right now. We have wand and we have intention. It's like you set your intention that you wanted something, and it came in and it looked a little different. And so now you're really being asked to reevaluate and think about what it was. Okay. It was almost like you were trying to manifest one thing and something else came in. And I can totally relate to this. Something else came in. But as and you're still kind of like, man, I still want the other thing, but I have this now, and this is really nice. And that can be a lot of this indecision too. But you're really being asked to look at it like, did you really want what you thought you wanted? Because this is so perfect and it's so much more in alignment to your vibe. So I really feel like there's a couple of different energies here. Maybe there was someone that you were wanting and you met someone else and you weren't even trying to, and it's really amazing. And maybe even that's kind of freaking you out a little bit because you're like, what? This was so unexpected. Go with it. Go with the flow. Keep an open mind. We have Watchtower of the East, spring. Basically, by springtime, you are going to know what all of this is about. Okay, but really for right now, just be very present. Take this moment by moment. And you don't have to have it all figured out right now. But by spring, a lot of things are going to make sense to you. Well, Leo, this was your reading. Thank you very much for watching. If you would like to have a personal reading, those are $30 right now. Do reach out to me.